Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my vlog. We are having a cooking vlog today. We're going to make hamburger, but not just any straightforward hamburger. We're going to do organically grown Angus ground beef hamburger with bacon in it. Now my first job is obviously to get the barbecue ready, this nice Weber barbecue. So we'll get the barbecue set up. And once the barbecue is set up, we'll go inside and do the actual burger, and I'll show you everything inside. So I'm going to work on this and get this set up and come back at you. So remember, when we're inside, we have to think about measurements, because diesel oil measures up. So cook with John and mind your measurements, okay? So I'm going to fix the barbecue, go inside and actually make the burgers. See you in a bit. Today's cooking vlog is going to be Angus ground beef. This is the organic stuff that's it's corn fed and grass fed. It's 85% lean, 15% fat, which is ideal for the hamburgers. We're going to make Angus hamburger bacon burgers, and we always have to need our measuring cups, because you have to measure everything. Remember, measuring adds up. So this here is hickory smoked bacon, fried, crispy, and then all crunched up. It's a half a cup. 1 egg, sea salt, a dash of nutmeg, ground pepper, and a dash of coriander. Now you'll just add the salt and the pepper to individual taste, and then 1 cup, remember your measurements, 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. So that is all the ingredients, and of course a nice mixing bowl. Do is add the Angus beef, ground beef, into the bowl, then the measurement, 1/2 cup of hickory smoked bacon. Now I'm going to slip on gloves. Then we'll give this a nice mix up first. Now we don't, when you're cooking this, by the way, you make sure that you always use cold ground beef. Keep it in the fridge. Don't let it come to room temperature or anything prior to this mixing up. It's straight out of the fridge and it's cold. Now once I've added that, I'll keep stirring, or mixing I should say. Remove 1 glove. I'll then put in just a dash of nutmeg, doesn't need much, and a dash of coriander, again this stuff, you don't need much of this at all. So that's the nutmeg and the coriander in. We'll then add about a teaspoon of sea salt. This is a coarse sea salt, all natural sea salt. So that's about a teaspoon. And then pepper to taste. That's about a quarter of a teaspoon. We'll then mix that up and just try and integrate everything and combine everything. And as I say, try to roll it over as if you're doing a dough for a pastry. And then everything gets all nicely mixed up in there. I'll then put the egg in. Like so. And mix the egg up with it. And this is now when we add the panko breadcrumbs. We might not need this full measurement of 1 cup, so we add a sprinkle and mix it. This binds it all together and gives it a nice grip when you're putting it onto the grill. And it's just a case of testing it, etc., and mixing it all in and making sure it's all mixed together. We'll need some more. Yep, that looks as though it's coming together now. Yeah, that's coming together. We won't need to add any more of the breadcrumb. See how it's... Yep, that's coming together. So, just give it a good mix up now. And then what I'll do is I'll sit this back into the fridge. Just give it 15 minutes sitting in the fridge. Create a ball. I'll actually use this plastic food grade glove just to cover it slightly while it's sitting in the fridge. So back into the fridge with that, and then we go on to the next step. Okay, after the required time back in the fridge, you take the ball out and you dissect it into equal parts, and then I'm using my little mold here just to give us a more consistent size and shape. So consistency is what it's all about. And obviously the measurements. You have to measure. So okay, so that 1 pound of ground Angus grain-fed grass and corn-fed beef, guaranteed organic, and the panko, 1 egg, and so on, as that gives us 6 nice size hamburgers. So these are Angus bacon burgers, and I'm going to wrap them separate in the cling film stuff and keep 2 out for tonight. So that's that, and I think you have to admit they do look pretty damn good. Okay, now that we've got the barbecue up to heat, first thing we've got to do is we have to oil the grill. Use olive oil. olive oil, and then we put the 2 burgers on it. Now these burgers have been coming back to room temperature about half an hour. So burgers on, and we'll give them a minute and a half. After that, flip them, put them on the other side, and do them for 3 minutes inside. In the meantime, I'm going to go and have a beer and a smoke. And you always have to remember, you want to bring your burgers up to about 155 before you take them off the barbecue, because they really have to cook good. So if you take them off about 155, let them rest for 4 or 5 minutes. They'll come up to about 160, and they'll still be juicy inside and fully cooked all the way through. So that's now sitting on the first side. I'm going over there for a beer. Right then, that's about a minute and a half maybe. So we're just going to have a look and see if there's sear on the one side. Yep. So put them back onto that side now for about a minute, minute and a half, and then I'll flip them onto the cooler side and let them cook for 3 minutes each. Back to my beer. Remember, cook with John, diesel measures up. Okay, that's the other side done for a minute, minute and a half. So I'll now take it off, put it slightly to the side. That'll go for 3 minutes, and then we'll turn them and do 3 minutes on the other side, then in the go to rest for 5 minutes. That's the burgers done, and they will taste delicious, I hope.